Hello and welcome to Teach Like a Champion, 49 Techniques that Put Students on the Path to College by Doug Lamov. For now, grab a pencil and paper, jot down 3 different techniques that you use daily to manage and engage your students. Connections to reading. Stephen Covey states that an effective leader has vision, discipline, and passion. His first 3 habits, be proactive, begin with the end in mind, and put first things first, relate very well to this book. Teach with your strengths suggests that in order to be effective, one must study those who are effective. This was Lamov's belief. He studied a great number of highly effective teachers to know what they are doing well. William Ayers also talks about creating an environment for learning and seeing the student, building a relationship with them. Key points of Teach Like a Champion. The book is divided into 2 parts, the essential techniques and helping students get the most out of reading, critical skills and techniques. The essential techniques cover, take a moment to read these. These techniques are specific, concrete, and applicable. The techniques are clear, concise, and practical. We're going to go over a few of my favorite techniques. Technique 1 is called no opt-out. Take a look.
Studying these old things. What is that called? It's a suffix. That's act. All together. Read it, Jaquan. Read it, Jamel. Which one of those words means an active performance?
If you'll notice, Mr. Williams returned to that first student. Hold your students accountable. Technique 3, stretch it. Simply put, a student must defend his or her thinking. A student must add on to the thinking of another one. What more can you add? How can you go deeper? How do you know that? Why? Technique 6, begin with the end in mind. Know what is the end result. What should the students understand, be able to do by the end of a lesson? Technique 8, post-it. In a visible spot for the learners, post the objectives at the beginning of the lesson and review them with the students so that they are aware of what they are supposed to know. Technique 22, cold call. Instead of simply just raising hands for answering questions, a teacher randomly chooses the students. This is an engagement strategy to make sure that all students participate and have a chance to share their thinking. This is predictable, systematic, and scaffolded. Technique 28, entry routine. How do your students enter class? How do they begin their morning? This technique helps you make a routine that is efficient, productive, and scholarly. Technique 29, do now. This is very important to management and engagement. Do now allows the class to see the expectations immediately and know what they're supposed to do. Take advantage of your transition times. Help them to go smoothly. Help the students focus right away. Technique 34, seat signals. Establish silent seat hand signals for bathroom or water breaks. This reduces interruptions and keeps others on task. Technique 39, do it again. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect, or as Doug Lamov likes to say, practice makes permanent. If expectations are not met, students will continue to practice a procedure or routine or continue to do classwork until it can be done with excellence. This helps to establish a classroom culture of success. Do it again. Technique 43 is called positive framing. State the behavior that you want to see. For example, don't run becomes walk. Technique 46, the J factor. Discover the joy in learning. Establish different ways to make learning interesting, engaging, challenging, and fun. Consider students' multiple intelligences and their strengths. Build these into your daily lessons. And last but not least, Technique 49, normalize error. Take a look.
Subdivide those ideas to be a little bit better. Very good, very good. Was that correct that time, guys? Let's see, show hands and hands.
Establish a classroom that is safe and comfortable where students are willing and able to share their thoughts and ideas, even though they may be unsure of whether they are correct or not. I would like to close with a wonderful quote by Doug Lemov that I believe wraps in and fits very well into what we've been talking about, building upon our strengths. A bit of refinement in your technique could be something you quickly and intuitively apply and could make you exceptional or more exceptional. In other words, invest in your strengths too. Maximizing them can be as or more powerful than eliminating all of your weaknesses. Thank you, and I really hope that you will find these techniques to be as valuable to you as I have found them to be for me. Thank you.